President Bola Tinubu flags off 15 trillion naira Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, says he will continue to take bold and courageous decisions. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu honors Nigerian youths, asks them to take ownership and build a prosperous nation. NDLEA arrests Paris-bound businessman with a large quantity of cocaine. Hello and welcome to the late evening news at 11 on NTA News 24. We're reaching you live from Abuja. My name is Frama Panyi, and here are the details of the news. We begin with stories from the State House. President Bola Tinubu says he will continue to take bold and courageous decisions that unlock the potentials of the country for current and future generations. The president was speaking in Lagos at the official flag-off of the 15 trillion naira Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, which he believes will enhance maritime economic activities in the country. State House correspondent Musbah Wahab reports.
The dream to have the only coastal highway in Nigeria is gradually materializing, and the journey of a 700-kilometer concrete road has begun with 3 years already paved and driven on by the initiator. When completed, motorists would drive through the 9 coastal states in the country like this. It is an ambition already in the works. The superhighway is designed to alternate between 6 and 10 lanes.
All the 3 legacy projects of Mr. President, they all have train tracks. Lagos-Calabar has train tracks at the middle, 25 meters width. The rest of the other 2 have train tracks by the side, and they are all procured in 6 and way occasion demands in 10 lanes.
The whole Nigeria, a very bold.
Rolling out the potential social and economic benefits, which would include direct and indirect jobs, trade opportunities. Rolling out the potential social and economic benefits, which would include direct and indirect jobs, trade opportunities for thousands of people, and tourism development, amongst others. President Tinubu says this is more than just a road project.
It's a symbol of hope, unity, and prosperity. It will connect communities, bring prosperity to people, create opportunity for millions.
Promising more transformative endeavors for the development and prosperity of Nigeria, President Tinubu assured that a similar landmark road project, Badagry-Sokoto Highway, is equally under procurement activities. The first phase of a project, spanning over 47 kilometers, is expected to be completed within the first 24 months of this administration. From Lagos, Musbah Wahab, NTA News.
The place of youth as the architect whose hands are expected to forge a new Nigeria has always been part of national conversations. At a ceremony organized in their honor, the need for them to take ownership and build a prosperous nation took center stage again. State House correspondent Adeni Tawo reports that the event is the second in a series lined up by Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu to mark the first anniversary of President Bola Tinubu in office.
A chess master, a military Amazon, an innovator, and a multitasking fashion designer on stage, sharing their insights on the role of youth in nation building. They are all Nigerian youths whose success, emerging from a lifetime of discipline, resilience, and breaking barriers, forms a common thread.
For the intellectual benefits.
With the theme becoming a pathway to success as their focus, they tell inspiring stories built around the need for determination, focus, and patriotism.
Was dropping out of school at the age of 10 because there was just no way to continue to pay tuition. It was in that time I found chess. And, chess changed my life in many ways, not just for the intellectual benefits, but it gave me my first real identity, and it gave me a way to find ambition outside where I grew up.
There are so many people looking up to you to succeed, so that whenever their names and their situation is being discussed, there would always be a point of reference that someone of this gender has triumphed, has done something great. So looking back, I had no other choice, definitely no other choice but to keep on going.
More young people in secondary school in particular look up to me and ask me, I know you studied law, how come you're a fashion designer now, how are you able to put those things together? So that keeps pushing me to tell these children that you can do anything. I mean, you can go to school and actually have a degree and decide to diversify later.
Now it's habits, and because it's habits, it's now become success. So don't waste your time trying to be a bad guy in school, then hope that when you leave school, you somehow set the stage for your future now, especially those in secondary school, by being a person of good influence. Especially with
celebrating them and their likes who put Nigeria on the world map with their accomplishments. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu says the current administration is serious about youth inclusion and focused on creating enabling environment for them to thrive.
I urge us to keep believing in Nigeria. By the grace of God, we will witness the rebirth of a new nation that will take its rightful place among the committee of nations.
I urge you to continue striving for excellence, pushing boundaries, and never losing sight of the incredible potential that lies within you.
Have more to draw inspiration from. In the State House, Adeni Itaiwo, NTA News.
Now, Primate of the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, wants Nigerians to be patient with the federal government as the current administration commemorates its first anniversary. Ndukuba, who was speaking after an engagement in Abuja, says government is on track and it will take the support of all to reach the desired goals.
Though it has not been easy and some things have not been brought under control, but we are going in a very good direction. So the troubles and problems of the last 30 years cannot be corrected in 1 year. And so I still plead with Nigerians to still let every hand be on deck. Let us work together to salvage this nation.
The Primate also urges Nigerians to close ranks in spite of diversity and work together for the common good of the nation.
If we will work together as one unity, with the concern for one another, in love, bearing one another, respecting one another, honoring one another, recognizing the good in each other and every part of this country. The diversity in our nation is not meant to destroy us. It is meant to unite us.
The administration of President Bola Tinubu will be 1 year old on Wednesday, May 29. Now, normalcy has returned on the train services along Kaduna, Rigasa and Idu after the train derailment halfway into the nation's capital this Sunday. On board the train were passengers who departed Kaduna about 5 minutes past 8 a.m., but the train derailed at Jerry